afternoon, Dorset Abilities. How are we all? Hope you're all okay and staying safe and well. Hope you've been enjoying this lovely sunshine that we've been having and keeping active. I know there's been plenty of videos on the YouTube channel, so that's really cool. I hope you've been enjoying the yoga as well. So we're going to do another session today. Alright, so we're going to come to seated and we'll do a nice warm up. Okay, so just a nice gentle warm up for the body. Alright, okay. So let's take a few rounds of deep breathing. Okay, so bring your arms to the side, take a nice deep breath in, take the arms up and a big breath out. Big breath in, big breath out. One more big breath in and a big breath out. Fantastic. Okay, so we're just going to roll the shoulders back and down. Lovely. Okay, and then roll the shoulders forwards. Okay, and then we're going to do alternate shoulders. Okay, so one up, one down. And roll them back one at a time as well. So a nice little bit of movement through the shoulders. Fantastic. Okay, so we're just going to get a little bit of movement through the neck now. So we're just going to gently look up towards the ceiling and then chin towards the chest, looking down, looking up and chin towards the chest. Lovely. All right, from there, just look one way. So gently looking to the side, rotation through that neck, back to the middle and then to the other side. Okay, from there, we're going to make sure that we lift our chest and that the shoulders are back as we drop the head to the right. So the right ear comes to your right shoulder. So we're getting that stretch through the side of the neck, through the top of the shoulder, through the upper back as well. Come back to the centre and then over to the left. Always using that breath as well, remembering to breathe in and out through the nose. Well done. Lovely. Alright, and then come back to the centre. So we'll do a nice side body stretch now. So we're going to slide the right hand out to the side, reach up with the left arm and then gently reaching over. So we're getting that lovely side body stretch. So all down the side of the body. Reaching all the way through to those fingertips. And then come back down and then coming over to the other side. So again, just stretching out through the other side of the body. Lovely. Fantastic. And come back down. Alright, so we'll do a little bit of our seated cat-cow now. Alright, so place your hands over your knees. Okay, so you slide the hands over. Almost like claw the fingers. Okay, we're going to breathe in, lift the chest up, taking the gaze up towards the ceiling, and then exhale you round through the back. So I'll sit to the side so you can see. Okay, so you're going to breathe in, lift the chest, and then breathe out, round through the back, chin to the chest. So we're getting movement through the spine. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's go for one more, guys. Breathing in and breathing out. Lovely. Well done. Good. So from there, we're going to come into a nice seated half twist. Okay. So I want you to take your left hand across the body to the right knee and then take your right hand behind. So just looking beyond that right shoulder. Breathe in, sit up nice and tall. Try not to collapse through the back. Okay, sit up tall, thinking about the posture. Take a couple more rounds of breath there. Lovely. And bring yourself back to the centre. And then we'll do twist to the other side. Right hand comes across to the left knee, left hand behind. So just looking beyond that left shoulder now. Breathing in, sit up tall. Breathing out. So just a nice easy twist. Lovely. Fantastic. And come back to the centre. All right. I want you to bring your fingertips down in front of you and walk the fingertips out in front. So we're going to get a nice stretch for the hips. Keep going, walking out those fingers. Lovely. Looking down, keep the neck soft. And then walk those hands all the way back in. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do that again. But if your legs are crossed, I want you to uncross the legs and then cross them back the other way. Alright, so it might feel a bit weird, okay? Because we tend to cross our legs one way more than the other. And then do the same, walk out the fingertips. That's it. Feel the stretch through the hips. And breathe. Obviously only reach as far as you can. Obviously if you're feeling the stretch just here, that's fine. Stay there and breathe, okay? Lovely. Okay, walking those hands all the way back in. Fantastic. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get a really nice stretch again through the hips, but open up through the front of the body. Okay, and this is called our reverse tabletop. Okay, so you're going to bend your knees, plant your feet into the mat, take your hands behind and your fingers pointing towards the front of your mat or toward your bottom. Okay, you're going to take a nice deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, push into your feet and lift up into your reverse tabletop. Take the gaze up, draw the shoulders down, and then lower back down. Okay, have a little breather there. And we're going to do the same again. Are we ready to push up? Breathe in, breathe out, push through the feet, and push the hips up. Lovely. Staying there. Push down with the hands, push down with the feet, and then lower all the way down. Fantastic. Right, I thought we would do a little bit of work for the core muscles today. Okay, so those tummy muscles, we need to keep them really strong, don't we? So I want you all to lower yourself onto your backs. Okay, just making sure you can still see me. All right, so we are going to do really slow bicycle crunches. Okay, so what you're going to do is you are going to bend your knees and we'll come into this shape. Alright, so this is called a reverse tabletop as well. So your legs are nice and flat, look, so that your legs, your lower legs, are in line with the ceiling, so they're pointing up towards the ceiling. Okay, I want you to interlace your fingers, so bring your fingers together. So you're making that nice little cradle with the hands, and bring your hands behind your head for support. Okay, your elbows are wide. Alright, so we're going to raise the head up. You're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to bring your right elbow across to that left knee, and then straighten out that right leg. So breathe in, back to centre, breathe out, opposite elbow to opposite knee. So nice and slow and controlled, guys. Breathe in, breathe out to move. Breathe in to centre, breathe out to move. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's do one more. Breathe in and breathe out. Lovely. Lower your head. Draw your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Okay, so you should be able to feel that on your core. Alright, working those tummy muscles, making them nice and strong. So it is quite difficult, so just do what you can. If you need a break, you can just pause the video at any time, guys, alright? Don't worry about that. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to do some leg raises. Okay, so another one for your core. So, you are going to take your legs up towards the ceiling. Okay, alright. Your hands, I want you to just slide them just underneath your bottom. Okay. Palms into the mat or the carpet, wherever you're practicing. Okay, so we're going to breathe in here, and then we're going to breathe out and start to lower both legs down. Okay, but push down with the hips. Keep the back flat into the mat. So just a little bit to here. As soon as you start feeling that back rising off the mat, bring the legs back up. Breathe in, breathe out to lower. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's do 3 more. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's go for 1 more. Don't worry if you need to rest. Breathe in, breathe out. And let's hold it for 1, 2, 3. Well done, guys. That's hard. Draw the knees in, rock side to side. Woo! Those tummy muscles should be on fire now. Using them. Really good for you. Okay, so from here we're going to do some rocking up and down. Okay, so a nice spinal roll. So if you can, draw your knees into your chest and then rock yourself back up. And stay there for a count of 2. 1, 2, and then rock back. Come back up. 1, 2, and rock back. Come up. 1, 2, 1 more, and rock back up. Perfect. Lovely. All right, everybody okay? Excellent. So we're now going to stay on the mat, and we're going to come into downward facing dog. All right, guys. So coming on to hands and knees. All right. You're going to tuck your toes under, and then you're going to push your bottom up towards the ceiling. Okay. Coming into our downward dog. Now you can bend your knees here if you need to. Spread those fingers wide on your hands. Okay. And then we'll just start to pedal out the feet. So a little bit of movement through the legs in your downward dog. Keep your neck soft. Look in between your ankles. Fantastic. Lovely. Well done, guys. From there, I want you to lower all the way back down to your knees. Bring your bottoms back to your heels. Stretch the arms in front and come to rest in child's pose. Wow, round rock as we call it. So nice deep breaths here. Keeping the breath calm. Okay, so focusing on that breath. Nice and gentle, easy flow of breath. So you may have noticed today a little bit different in what we're doing. So I'm not using any yoga cards or any props or anything. We're just doing some hardcore serious yoga. So I thought it'd be good for you to do something a little bit different. Nice deep breaths. And you've got all those other videos that you can do them over and over again if you want to. Fantastic. Can you walk your arms over to the right? So stretch those hands over to the right. Reach as far as you can. We're stretching out the left side of the body. Walk the hands back to centre and over to the left. Reach as far as you can, guys. Lovely stretch now for the right side of the body. And then bring the hands back to the centre. And then from there, we're going to come up to standing. Alright. So what I want you to do is bring your hands in. Come back up onto your knees. Tuck your toes under. Walk your feet in. So we're in a squat. Okay, so I'm just going to show you from the front. So your legs are squeezed together, all right, pushing into the balls of the feet. And then you're going to bring your fingertips wide and press into the fingertips. And you're just going to raise up, whoops, and back. Okay, keep that tummy pulled in. And back down. On our next one, we're going to push through the fingertips. Keep that bend in the knees. And then think belly towards the tops of the legs. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. Let the head be soft, hanging down. Forward fold. So you should easily be able to reach your feet now. Give those toes a tickle. Tickle, tickle. Lovely. So this is really nice for the back. Nice release for the back. And then imagine that your bottom is resting up against a wall and you're sliding your bottom up and down the wall, and that's how you envisage trying to straighten your legs out, okay? So trying to get a bit more of a stretch through the backs of the legs. Right, from there we're going to come all the way up really slowly now, coming up to standing, okay? So you're going to gently roll up through the vertebrae, keep the chin tucked towards the chest. You come up to standing, release the shoulders down, and then we come into our lovely mountain pose, okay? So your feet can be slightly apart, you can have big toes touching, slightly take your heels apart, coming into mountain pose, Tadasana. Just close your eyes for a minute. See how it feels now to be standing up. So we haven't done much standing up in this class today. It's all been about strength, hasn't it? Strengthening the muscles, strengthening the core. Lovely. Gently open your eyes and release those hands all the way down. Fantastic. So I thought from here we'll do some work in chair pose, all right? So chair pose is really good, as we know. We've done this before in class. Really good for strengthening the legs, okay? So I'm going to show you from the side. So bring your legs together. Bring your hands to heart center. So palms of the hands in front of the chest. I want you to take a nice deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, you bend the knees, sink the hips back. Okay, weight into the backs of the heels. And just take your gaze down towards your toes. Okay, nice deep breaths there, in and out through the nose. Engage that core, suck the belly in towards the spine. It's going to feel really strong through your legs. If it's too much, just ease off on the bend if you need to. Okay, to come up, I want you to push through your feet and extend those fingers all the way up. Extended mountain pose. Look up to the thumbs. Big stretch. Make yourself tall. And then sink back to child's pose again. So we're working those legs, guys. Push into the feet. Weight into the backs of the heels so we're not rocking forwards, okay? You should be able to lift all 10 toes up if you're doing this right. Sink the hips back. Gauge the core. Now we're going to lengthen up, extend through the fingertips, looking up to the thumbs. Lovely. And come back to mountain pose. Fantastic. Take a nice deep breath in and a big breath out. Fabulous. Okay, release the arms. So we'll do a little bit of work in warrior. Okay, so warrior 2. Our surfy dude pose. So let's take the legs wide on our mats, and then we will take the right foot out to the side, bend the knee. The front foot stays pointing forwards, and then arms come out nice and straight. Relax the shoulders, arms are shoulder height, warrior 2. And look towards your middle finger of your right hand. And that, as we know, is called our drishti, our focal gaze. Keep the gaze soft. In yoga, what we try and do is keep the eyes really still and focused on one gaze. Helps with your concentration, helps with your breathing. Lovely. Fantastic, guys. I bet your warrior 2s are amazing. Okay. Bring that right foot forward and then turn your left foot out to the side. Other side, warrior 2. Keep it strong. Lovely. Push into those feet, okay? Fantastic. Okay, I want you to bring your hands back to the heart centre, and then from there either step or jump up, feet back to mountain pose. Take a nice deep breath in and a big breath out. Fantastic. Well done, guys. We're going to come down to the mats now. I'm going to do a nice stretch. Okay. and then we'll do a nice little breathing game. Okay, actually I'm going to get it now. I'm just going to get my breathing ball out and we'll use the breathing ball. We've used this before in class, haven't we, our breathing ball, so we'll use that in a minute. So let's just do some nice stretches first. Okay, so we're going to bring soles of the feet together for butterfly stretch. Holding onto the feet, so hold onto the toes or the ankles, however is comfortable for you. Nice deep breaths in and out through the nose, and if you want to, you can just gently start to hinge forward from the hips. Keep the chest lifted and draw the shoulders down away from the ears, so we're not all hunched up like this and rounding. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and keep the chest lifted. So we've got lovely length in the spine, in our backs. A lovely stretch here through the inner thighs. Opening up the hips. Really good for you, this stretch. We'll take a few more breaths there. Lovely. And then I'll turn to the side and we'll come into our seated forward fold. Okay, so either legs are out straight. If not, you can just take a gentle bend in your knees if you need to. Because what we need to try and do is slide the hands down the legs and we fold forward from the hips. Okay, so we're not reaching from up here. We are hinging forward from the hips, so the belly to the thighs, and then slide the hands to the feet. Lovely. So looking down to lower legs and ankles, breathing in and out through the nose. Using that breath. If you can, then you can straighten out the legs a little bit more. If you've got a cushion at home, you can always pop a cushion underneath your knees if you need to. You can always sit on a cushion as well, and that heightens your hips a little bit. Okay, gently slide your hands all the way back up. Perfect. Lovely. All right. So from there, guys, we are going to do some nice breathing now. Okay. So what I want you to do first of all is make sure you've got a nice comfortable seat. Okay, so it could be legs crossed if that's good for you, or you can take the legs out in front with the knees bent and just sit like so. As long as they're sat up nice and tall, and that just means that we get that full lung capacity then. Because if we're kind of hunched over, it's more difficult to breathe. Okay, I want you to just roll out your shoulders again, and then chin to the chest. Take the gaze up. Roll the shoulders one at a time. And shake off the arms. And if you take your legs out in front and give the legs a shake, and then give yourself a little massage. Pat the legs all the way down and all the way up. It's quite nice, I like this. Makes a great noise as well. See how loud you can get it. Lovely. Alright, so get my breathing ball. Ooh, it's alive. Alright, so breathing in, expanding, breathing out, contracting. Okay, so breathe in and the ball's big, breathe out and the ball goes back to small. All right, are we ready? So we're going to do 5 rounds of deep breathing, following the ball and just trying to keep that breathing in line with the ball. Are we ready? Okay, so we're going to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. 3 more. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in and breathe out. 1 more. Big breath in and a big breath out. Well done, guys. Okay, I just want you to now place your hands lightly on tops of your knees and just close your eyes. Okay, so nice and quiet and still. Just tuning into your surroundings, being aware of the sounds around you, and just keeping your focus, if you can, just on that breath, breathing in and out through the nose. The shoulders are relaxed and soft. And think about the muscles of your face as well. The muscles of the face are soft, the jaw, the chin, the cheekbones and the mouth, all soft and relaxed. So we've got no clenching of the teeth, no clenching of the jaw. No frowning through the forehead. Eyelids are gently closed. And then from there, you can either open your eyes or you can keep your eyes closed. And then you can just bring yourself to the side and lower yourself onto your backs. Draw knees into the chest, gently rock side to side. We can come into a lovely happy hedgehog or happy baby, whatever feels good for you. Rock side to side, stay still, just kind of coming into the end of our practice now. Just doing what feels good. And then we're going to come into relaxation. So finding that comfortable position for you for your relaxation. And just coming to lie on your backs or your side or your tummy. Grab a cushion, grab a blanket, grab some socks, whatever you need to make yourself as comfortable as you can be. And I want you to just gently close your eyes. You can place the hands on the belly and just feeling as you breathe in and out the gentle rise and the fall of the belly. Allowing all the muscles of the body now to become soft. So the body feeling a little heavier as you melt into the mat. So imagining soft, gooey marshmallows. That's what we're kind of imagining that we want the muscles to be like. Nice and soft and relaxed. And just trying to focus on the breath in and the breath out. The connection of the back of the body to the mat. Soft through the back of the head. The shoulders are relaxed. The legs are relaxed. The back of the body is relaxed into the mat. And just focusing on that breath. Bringing quietness to your mind. Lots of busy minds I can imagine at the moment. And just try to think about the breath in and the breath out. Each time you breathe in, thinking about breathing in, and when you breathe out, breathing out. So in and out, in and out. Just think about, as you breathe in, filling yourself with light, with happiness, with peace and joy, with kindness, feelings of safety and confidence. And just remain here just for a little while longer, focusing on that breath, thinking about those positive words. And when you feel you're ready, just wiggle the toes and wiggle the fingers. Bring some movement into the body. Start to focus back to where you are on your mat. Any movement that we're doing, gently open the eyes. Bring yourself back into the room. You can roll onto your favourite side, whichever side that may be. And bring yourself all the way back up to seated. Come to sitting tall. Lovely. Well done, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that video. It was lots of fun teaching it. So a little bit more of a serious yoga session. Lots of nice stretches. We did lots of work on the core as well. So I just want you to give yourselves a big clap. And I want you all to continue to stay safe and well. And I will see you all very soon. Miss you all lots and hope to see you all again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.